Welcome to another edition of the Backdrop Podcast, powered by GPN Studios. I remain your host, OTUNBA MOH. The ladies love to call me King Jamal. On the set with me today is an event organizer and influencer in person of KNB. How you doing, my bro?
I'm chilled.
Introduce yourself to the house.
My name is Sayaka Emmanuel Timtokwe, popularly known as KNBofLAGOS. Basically, people don't even know the meaning of KNB. It is from my surname, my middle name, and the B stands for brand. I'm a nightlife promoter. I organize events. Basically, I organize one of the biggest, if not the biggest, play rave in Ilorin. And the only promoter to have organized an event as one of the biggest nightclubs in Lagos, Q-Lux, 3 times back to back, bro.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Thank you. So how did you venture into nightlife? How did you start the party business?
It all dated back to 2016. Back then, it was through my cousin. He organized events at FUNAP. He's like one of the biggest nightlife organizer in FUNAP. From there, he mentored me. He was actually the one that actually put me through. I went to one of his events back then, 2016, and I was in charge of ticketing. I saw everything where it was like intriguing, I won't lie, and that was how I picked interest. Yeah, and from there, he mentored me and told me.
So when you started events, did you have a group or did you have a team that you started with? Did you have people you started the whole thing with, or you just started alone?
I won't say, at first I started alone. Not until when I wanted to do it. I actually wanted to organize an event. Back then it was pre-COVID. It was before COVID. It was a Max Party. That was like my first event ever. Okay. And then, more like I actually didn't know anybody in town. I was still very new. Okay. And I wanted to like promote the event, just only me can promote an event now. So I got introduced to an hype man then. No, sorry, a student influencer. Popularly known as Semoli. Now Yusuf now. Yes. Okay. So it was actually the one that introduced me to other promoters, other peers in the industry, and from there he like
it was like a major part of the growth.
Yeah. From there he took up the whole event, like he took it upon himself, he created a team, and that was how I did my first event.
Okay, so KNB as a brand, what makes your brand stand out? What makes you feel like you're different from other brands?
Standard.
Top-notch events,
top-notch, like from the stage settings, like just standard.
So if someone is to work with you, do you have like a budget, or what is your fee structure, or how do you work with other events? Maybe like I want you to be on event with me, or if I have an event and I want you to work as a PR and as an influencer, how is your budget like, or how did you work?
Yes, there's always a budget. For example, before I work for any event, at first I need to know the name of the event. Because you can't just like come to me and then come with one mediocre kind of thing and be like, you want me to be on it. I won't accept that kind of offer. Then your graphics has to like stand out. Like when it comes to standard, when it comes to organizing events, like the graphics, the name of the event, other people on the team as well. Like that's just it.
Okay, so what other services are included in your brand? What other things do you do? Like what other things, apart from organizing events, what other things do you think people don't know you do that you feel like you do?
I used to be a photographer.
Nice.
But I stopped. I just promote. I influence. Yeah.
Music, business,
anything that has
brands.
to do with nightlife, anything that has to do with events, involve me.
So in your events, what are the measures you put in place for health, safety, security, emergency situations? What are the things you put in place to make them?
When it comes to events, I won't say in Ilorin, I won't say we are there yet when it comes to organizing large scale events. Okay. So when it comes to health, we just try to be like proactive or careful in the best way in the best way possible. So we try to be careful. And when it comes to security, we don't just make use of any security. We make use of top-notch security outfits. That's it.
Okay, so are there unexpected situations or emergencies to put into consideration, like maybe bad weather, last-minute cancellations, fights, things you feel like you want to tell? Maybe you feel someone wants to do an event, you tell me, okay, watch out for this. Things you feel like unexpected situations that usually come out.
From past experiences, let me use Las Vegas as an example. The last Vegas, something happened, something unexpected. I never expected that, because the last Vegas we spent a lot.
Invested much.
We invested like that has to be like the event that has the highest number. My event has the highest number of funding.
Mad.
And mid-event, the event was meant to be a day to night rave.
Okay.
And during the day, because of that, we had to like rent a Meccano, because we don't want any itch when it comes to power. So we were asked to like buy fuel of a particular amount. We bought half at first, then the generator was running. Then in the evening, we went to like buy the remaining half. And at some point, I went home to like change. Then when I came back, I was told generator went off. That was something I like never expected. And actually, like I learned from that event that whenever you want to like organize an event, always make plans for backup. Anything can happen. Any fights can surface. Don't say 3 bouncers is enough. Make provisions for soldiers. Don't say 50k fuel is enough. Make provision for extra fuel. So I think that's one thing I've learned when it comes to event. And in terms of bad weather, I can remember the second regas we did.
Okay.
We made sure we used a location that has just in case of, because it was actually during rainy season.
Oh, okay. Just in case there was going to be rain.
Yeah, there is a particular the stage was well covered. So because regas is like an event
water team event.
So even if
rain is falling,
it's falling.
You can
We just make
just the appliances that
we just make sure the appliances are safe.
Okay, I feel. That's all.
Yeah.
So KNB, I feel one of your trademark events should be Regas. That's one of the events we feel.
Yeah.
It's your signature event.
Yeah.
So the first Regas, I feel the first Regas clashed with the particular event. And it caused some rifts and some controversies in learning where there were dragons, you dragged yourself, you this, you that. Just walk us through. Just tell us what really happened, what really transpired.
Which kind of question is not that big? I would love to dodge this question, but then I would still like to talk about it, just like clearly. Yeah, so many people had it wrong.
Yeah, a lot of people
wrong misconception about
that. Even I really don't think I'm sure about what really happened.
I think this is an opportunity to like clearly. Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to say more, but I would just like to touch some important aspects of what actually happened. One thing about me is this: everybody knows me. When it comes to events, I like taking my time. I don't just rush when it comes to publicity. I can do publicity for an event 3 months. I don't mind.
3 months.
3 months, 4 months.
You don't mind start.
I don't mind starting publicity early. Yes. So this particular, the first edition of Regas was meant to be February. I started publicity December.
Yeah.
I will release the date, but along the line we noticed there was going to be exams. I think the week. The first date we picked, we noticed there was going to be exam, so we had to shift the event. So we shifted the event to April. That's 2 months after. Then immediately we released the date, which was April 12th, and then we started training. 3 weeks to the event. Fast forward 3 weeks to the event, we noticed there was a particular event that actually picked
the same date.
It was actually never a problem because
you feel like
the sky is big enough for thousands or millions of birds to fly now. Not until when publicity started clashing, people were throwing bans on Snap. You know how this thing can be now.
The same event is on the same day.
Yeah. Basically, for real, I never had issues with it. Even though I was a bit disappointed just because the brand aligning that event. His son, I know, we
the organizers in that event were people feel like they were supposed to support your events. All bring another event on the same day.
I know when it comes to events, events deals with emotions, finance. It's business now. This thing is business. It was a lot of funding is going into it, time, emotion, and stuff like that. I was like, hey, it was guy, I meant to reach out now, but all in all, it's going. And then they reached the location, and we got to know it was actually a location close
to your location.
It's even trackable. Let's say 3 minutes.
The competition was getting intense.
It was getting intense. Though it was I won't say their location too has a pool, and ours too is a play rave, a wet play rave. So it all started when they started training bands. It wasn't very serious. Not until when we pasted the flyer in school and they pasted their own flyer on our own. People sent me pictures. I reached out to the main organizer of the events. I explained to him that, guys, see what is happening.
What's happening? Why is your flyer?
He said he's going to talk to his team members. Okay. But it was a lot of things actually happened. Let me just take that aside. Let me talk about after the event.
No, talk about the moment where you posted sold out.
Oh.
Yes, when you said you sold out.
Oh, you remember that?
There were so many events.
It was when we actually one thing when it comes to events, when it comes to my own events, I go all out.
Okay.
my energy is always like top notch. Most especially when you try to compete with me. That is when the real beast in me comes out.
I get.
Like the real beast in me comes out.
Active.
And during the course of organizing that event, we were very, very lucky because it was like a different experience, more like something like that has never happened. The water gun event, everybody wants to like feel like kid and stuff like that. The ticket was moving very, very fast at a fast pace. Like, and as people were buying tickets, I was always like posting.
As if
like no publicity is bad, like, no bad publicity is now. Any publicity now, publicity.
No sleep on them, something like that.
So a member of that team that we previously like had issues when we had one event, play tribe.
So let me get you straight. The same event that has the same event on your event date,
yes,
you have a member of their own team that you've had an issue before in the past that you didn't take serious.
We even sorted it.
Okay. So that's the person.
That same person actually posted, we know they do fake sodas for you.
Like something like
audio so luckily, few minutes, I wanted like, because it was cold. That time there was nothing like Tixtango or any online ticketing out then. So it was, we were sending like ticket through code, like we were sending codes to people. So few minutes, I wanted to like send a code to someone's email, and I received an email that I can no longer send email that I've actually like exceeded.
So you use that as a point.
I just to reply.
Wait, talk saying audio. I can't even send code.
I just posted it, and after the event, you know, one thing about me is this: I will always talk. I will talk. Me, I
so
can't.
The silence you've been having before the event.
I was actually very careful not to talk during the course of before the event, and after the event,
you now had time to
talk. It was crazy. I would like to the point that we started exchanging like words. Send voice notes, like it was very
form of threat. Were threat like, if I catch you, we're gonna fight this, that. Were threats?
Normal, you know, emotions now. You can't escape that emotions.
It was basically more like an outburst of
an outburst.
The response to the outburst. Okay, I get.
So that was just it. It was just like a misconception from one of them who is a DJ, particular DJ. I won't like to mention names here. So that was it, yeah. That was it basically. So
what's the conception about? What did he think you did, or what did he think happened that didn't actually happen?
It was later when, because it almost led to a physical confrontation.
Okay.
After an event, a particular event, it led to a confrontation. Something happened at that event. Everybody knows what actually happened. Okay. Then it led to like physical confrontation. They sorted it for us. They sorted everything for us. Then I think a few days later, we were trying to like talk things out.
Well, we are waiting even make
all this thing happen. Say, what I do? Then I can't remember. I think one of them maybe is because the guy is actually under in management. It was like, I think one of them came to me. I was like, I said, or maybe it was, I can't remember. They said I said something about him. I was like,
oh, so like, while they attacked your event was because
it wasn't even. It was like bottled emotions.
Yeah,
you get like bottled something that has been in place since, not even because of the event. It was that event that actually brought out
what was in
what was in.
So you already had the intention of this boy said this about me, but he didn't confront you.
He actually didn't confront
me. Time. So you now used your event as the right time to attack.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. It was after the event. Yes, when we were like trying to drag each other. Like, it was like, if you heard what this guy said about me, I was like. Instead of me, I had to like sit down. For this, honestly, that thing was affecting me mentally. I was like, bro, first accusation, like what could I have said? I was like, bro, I am very, very sure. I would have to like swear, like I was very, very sure I never said anything bad at some point about you. I'm very, very sure. If I even said something, like man to man, confront me, guy, this is the way you talk. Rather than
basically, you felt like you didn't say anything.
I didn't say anything, honestly.
But you felt like you said something. So that was the whole.
Until date, he never made mention of what I said about him. Right. If I truly said something about you, guy, come outside, say that thing.
All right. So within your team members, your whole team, do you have issues with people? Is there an issue you want to address? Maybe within your team members, maybe within you have a team. You don't do the party alone, your team.
Normally, when it comes to events, not even event alone, organization, as a team head, as someone like in control or in charge of a particular team, there will always like be arguments. There will always be disagreements. You guys can't always agree with each other every time.
So nothing you want to talk about them. How about the second Rangers? Was it like a clash with that event?
Yeah.
So is it something you want to talk about?
I really won't like to talk about it now because me and those guys, we are cool now. We are friends.
Cool.
We are friends.
We've sorted it.
We've sorted it.
All right. So So what greater do you aspire for the coming months? What should we expect from you from KNB brand, like the KNB brand, the Ranger Crew now? What is the place for us this year? What are the plans?
Come on. This year, one thing I promised myself, back-to-back motion, back-to-back Maza. I have an event coming up downtown by Rangers. It's actually like a subsidiary of Rangers. Okay. It's going to be a club event. We are deviating from Wetray for now. Though immediately after that, we are using another graphics for Rangers, our anniversary. Come on, it's going to be crazy.
All right. So what of advice or encouragement or appreciation to your fans? Yeah, you might want to advise.
I would like to appreciate two categories of people.
Okay.
One, my peers. No, these guys are the best. I won't lie. Okay. They are the best. Like, no, these guys have sacrificed a lot for me, for the brand KNB. Like, I just want to say a very big thank you to the peers working for Rangers. May God bless you. May you never lack support. And secondly, I would also like to appreciate everybody that is always like reposting my graphics. Anytime I send out BCs, anytime I have event, I'm always like sending out BCs back to back. I can't, like, people barely complain. So people barely complain. They always like reposting. I would just like to thank everybody, all the hype men, all the entertainers in Northern general that have been supporting the brand. I would like to like thank everyone. Okay.
But you not thank people that are coming to the event too. Event attendees.
Event attendees. I would like to like without event attendees, there's nothing like Rangers. So Rangers currently is like the biggest play rave in Illinois, like undisputed. Without these guys, like let me talk about something. The last Rangers, Jam went off for like 2 hours. These people stood with us. Like they were around throughout those 2 hours. We were like trying to like sort lighting issues. Like big ups to these people. I beg, you guys are even number one. You guys come first before my peers. I would like to appreciate you people. Please keep supporting the brand KNB.
You've heard it from the man. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Whatever questions you have, whatever comments you want to pass, please, our comment section is open. Always remember to comment. When you comment, when you give us feedback, it helps us improve on our brand. Don't forget, this is the Backdrop Podcast, powered by GPN Studios. Thank you very much.